Welcome back to the Gweilo 60 channel. You know, I've invested a lot into my life here in mainland China. I've spent over 20 years living here. Off and on, granted that, but the idea that I've got a home here, actually I don't have a home in Canada anymore, or clothes, or a car, or anything in Canada. I have a couple bank accounts, and basically that's it in Canada. I have a home here that I've had for 17 years, over 17 years. I haven't owned a home anywhere else in the world longer than I've owned the home here on Hojilu. I have all my clothes here. I've got my bikes here. I've got bank accounts here. I've got a YouTube channel that is based on my China life. I have friends and family here in China. I'm interested in China. I enjoy the food. I enjoy the people. I enjoy the beer. Some of it's not very good, but I still enjoy it because, hey, I'm Gweilo 60. That's what I do. But the idea is that, you know, being invested in a country to the level and even past a normal level for a foreigner, you know, bringing Weifang back to China to be buried in a cemetery in Nanning, and then buying 2 plots so I could be buried beside her in Nanning. You see, investing in your future, whether it be in Canada, the United States, China, Bangladesh, wherever it may be, just so long as you enjoy the place that you're at and can live comfortably. You've got interest in it. You like living there. Why would you want to go and do anything else? Especially as a retired person with bucks in your jeans, why would you want to go anywhere else? Live in Canada as a poor pauper? What are your CPP and your old age security might pay $1,200–1,300 bucks a month? Well, goddamn guys, I don't even pay your frickin' rent. You know what I mean? So, but you come over here, $1,200–1,300. That's, you know, 6,500 RMB. You could live not bad on 6,500 RMB. I usually go through, I don't know, 10–12,000 RMB. So I'll go through $2,500 Canadian every month. But then again, I don't eat at home. I used to. Weifang used to cook, you know, 4 or 5 meals a day, or 4 or 5 meals a week when she was alive, when we were here. But now that she's gone, I really don't have it in me to go cooking for myself. So I go to restaurants like every morning, and I usually eat twice a day with a little snack in the middle. So you sort of use that as sort of a template, I guess, on what it costs to live here. Sure, I own my own home, so I'm not paying rent. The rent would be 2,000 RMB a month, so you know, 400 bucks Canadian-ish. You can get by on $2 for breakfast. You want to go to dim sum, you might spend 5. You know, go out for supper. Depending on where you go for supper, you can go to high-end restaurants, you can go to low-end restaurants. You can go get a chicken leg and rice, or fried rice, or chow mein, or whatever, and probably drop, you know, $3, $4 Canadian on something like that. Well, you know, you can live cheap here. If you're drinking beer, you can drink Li Chen beer, which is about 5 RMB, which is 5 RMB for a cold one. Or you can go to Wusu, or you could go to some German beers. You can go to the 1664 French beer and pay 16, 18 RMB for a beer if that's what you want to do. I know I go down to the 330 bar and buy schooners of stout, and I pay, I think it was 25 RMB, so $5 a beer. So it all depends on going to the Yongjiang Hotel, Brazilian barbecue tonight. Well, that's, I think, 113 bucks a head, but it's all you can eat and all you can drink, and it's barbecued meat, guys. You know, it's what I like. I'm not a big vegetable eater, so when it comes to supper, I pile on the meat, and that's just the way it is. But You know, so the idea that you got 2,000 Canadian bucks in your jeans, you can come to China, maybe not Shanghai, Beijing, Shenzhen, but you can come to a place like Nanning and live quite comfortably on 10,000 RMB or 2,000 Canadian dollars. Being sort of invested full time here now, I'm starting to watch what I spend. Going the first couple of weeks, you really don't care. You're going so fast that it's hard to watch things. Now I'm starting to watch things and say, oh yeah, okay, you know, yesterday I spent 200 RMB or 180 RMB. Today I'm going to spend about 500 because I'm taking 3 other people out to the Yongjiang Hotel. But after the dust settles and you look at it, it's only a couple $100 Canadian. In Canada, in Nanaimo, I was spending $150 to $200 every day in Nanaimo. Super expensive, super expensive. You can stop it at any one of these little restaurants here, and for 20 RMB, 22 RMB, get a full meal. So that's $4. $4 Canadian. Yes, sirree. I know there's a Baozi place around the corner there that I go for breakfast, and I'll spend 8 RMB. So $1.50 for breakfast. That's 2 Baozi and a soya milk. There's another place over on Hoju that I go, and you can get a cob of corn, an egg, a baozi, which is a bun with some meat in it, and a soy milk for 6 RMB. Like, seriously, it's that inexpensive to live here in mainland China, in a smaller city of between 8 and 9 million people. And then people ask me, Gweilo, why do you like living in China? There's no crime. There's no homeless people. Well, there's homeless people, but not very many of them. There's no violence. There's noise. There's a little bit more pollution here than I'm used to in Canada, for sure. There's lots of people, but I like the hustle and bustle of a lot of people. Canada's so frickin' boring. Here, there's always something to do, see, whatever. But why do I gravitate towards China so much? I think it had to do with Wei Feng and her influence on me, and you know, showing me the good side of China. The food, the people, her friends are amazing people. You know, they've all stepped up to the plate to help out in this bad time type thing. But so I was shown the good side of China and really not the bad side of China, and I sort of gravitate towards that good side, not the bad side. I know there's a bad side out there somewhere, but I sort of just block it out because I'm really not interested in that right now. I want to see the positive. I want to live the positive, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hopefully meet more people, have more fun, and just move on with my life. Anyway, that's another video from yours truly, Gweilo 60, on the streets of Nanning, China. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe, hit the bell, all of that other shit. And until next time, peace out. Bye now.